88.9 WERS. I'm Phil, and I'm in the Live Mix studio. I have a treat, and Anjimile is here with their good friend Photo Comfort, and they're going to give us a little sampling of what's coming up on August 18th for the first ever Wicked Good Festival. They have a new album out called Colors. That's a super exciting time for everybody. Our first festival and your first album. And Anjimile, thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's super exciting that you're going on this festival adventure with us for the first time, and I'd love to hear something from Colors. What are you going to start with?
We're gonna play a little tune called "In Your Eyes."
Alrighty, take it away, and Anjimile and Photo Comfort live on WERS.
Getting right in your eyes, spitting right in your eyes, does my body divide? Was my body denied? Ooh, I can't be what's in your eyes. No, I can't be what's in your eyes. Tell me, what do you have to say? Have you always been this way? I can't run and I can't hide. Was my body denied? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, I can't see what's in your eyes. No, I can't be what's in your eyes. Ooh, I can't see what's in your eyes. No, I can't be what's in your eyes. Ooh, I can't be what's in your eyes. Ooh, I can't be what's in your eyes. Ooh, I can't be what's in your eyes. No, I can't be what's in your
And Anjimile live on WERS. That was In Your Eyes. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Anjimile is joined by their friend, collaborator, conspirator, Photo Comfort on synth and vocals. So thank you, Photo Comfort, as well.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and Anjimile is here because they're playing our first ever Wicked Good Festival on August 18th. It's free on the Boston Common, and they also have a new album out called Colors. It's about being a trans musician, about the weirdness of Massachusetts, and about colors. And I'll let you talk a little bit more about that after we hear some more from it. I'd love to hear another song.
Radical.
Brilliant.
Let's see. This next one is called Maker.
Alrighty, Anjimile live on WERS. This is Maker.
I live in my own home. I live in my paper. The absence becomes me. A reticent specter. Why don't you do as you're told? Oh, happiness isn't your goal. I'm not just a boy, I'm a man. I'm not just a man, I'm a god. I'm not just a god, I'm a maker. No country for crazy. But thank you for asking. My markings in making belong in the trash bin. Why don't you do as you're told? Oh, happiness isn't your goal. I'm not just a boy, I'm a man. I'm not just a man, I'm a god. I'm not just a god, I'm a maker. Mind your maker. Have you ever seen anything quite like this? Have you ever done anything quite like this? Have you ever been anything quite like this? Have you ever known anything quite like this? Oh, why don't you do as you're told? Oh, happiness isn't your goal. I'm not just a boy, I'm a man. I'm not just a man, I'm a god. I'm not just a god, I'm a maker. Mind your maker.
Anjimile on WERS. That was Maker. Thank you so much. I love that one.
Thank you. That one's actually it's a little secret little tune
that's not technically out yet, but
Fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing. Anjimile's here in the Live Mix studio, by the way, because they're playing our free Wicked Good Festival on August 18th. And you've got some help with you today. Your friend Photo Comfort is here playing synth and also singing. How did you two meet?
we got booked for a show together, like in January, was it?
Yeah, it was like a year and a half ago.
It was for Honeycutt's. They had an album release show.
Oh wow, that was a while ago.
FKA Baby, now Honeycut.
FKA Baby.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw them play, and I don't know. I was totally blown away, and then I did some pretty aggressive follow-up.
And now you're in the band.
Yeah, Justine's in the band. We had Thanksgiving together. It's a whole thing.
We did.
It's a whole thing.
So, Anjimile, you've got you have a new album out called Colors.
Yes, indeed.
It also besides lots of colors being referenced throughout it, you also have some great references to Massachusetts. I'm wondering, where do you call home? What's home for you?
That's a good question. I guess right now Roxbury.
Yeah.
I've been living at my place there for 2 years now, and I've been living in Boston for like the last 7 or 8 years. And Roxbury has been the place where I feel most comfortable. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And you've been playing around for a while. I think you've become a pretty familiar name on local bills.
Oh, shucks.
Which is awesome. Can you tell me about the first song you ever wrote?
Yes. Let's see. The first song I ever wrote was a song called Apocalypse Now.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see. I wrote it the summer before college, which is when I started writing music. And I was like a really big movie nerd in high school. Like, I got obsessed with like movies from the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s. And so I was super into the movie Apocalypse Now. I'm like super into Marlon Brando. And I wrote that song about what the end of the world would feel like, because I don't know. Yeah, I like theatrical writing. I like theatrical stories in music. So that was what I was kind of trying to create there.
Awesome. And then one more question before we hear some more new music. What do you think? And feel free to avoid answering this if this gets too serious. What do you think is the biggest difference between Apocalypse Now and Maker musically? What's the biggest change between those two songs?
Honestly, less words.
Interesting.
Apocalypse Now has a lot of words in it. Which is cool, but yeah, there's just less words.
Yeah, there's so much space in your music. To me, it feels like just sitting in a river and letting all sorts of stuff move around you.
That's so lovely.
Which is a great place to be, and I'd love to hear some more of it. We have time for one more song.
I was a little cross. I was a little cold. I was a little lost. Dead to me, truth be told. Dead to me, truth be told. Dead to me, truth is in the light. You're a miracle to behold, truly. In the night, it's a miracle to be held by you. What today can I make inside of my heart for you? Bold and bright, I could fall asleep in your love. Sing to me, Mother's grace. Give to me, Mother's trust. I've never seen her face, but I think she looks like us. I think she looks like us. I think I'm ashamed of the awful things I have done to you. What today can I make inside of my heart for you? In the sweetest and deepest part of my soul, you are bold and bright. I could fall asleep in your love. I'm alive. I am not so gone as I thought. Oh God, I am loved. I am learning how to receive loving. Are you real? Are you something out of a dream from me? Bold and bright, I could fall asleep in your love. In the light, you're a miracle to behold. Truly, in the night, it's a miracle to be held by you. What today can I make inside of my heart for you? Bold and bright, I could fall asleep in your love.
Anjimile, live on WERS. And that was 1978, right?
Yes, indeed.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much for playing new stuff. It was, I love this version with you and Photo Comfort working together. It sounds great.
Thank
We
you.
are so excited to have Anjimile on the lineup for our first ever Wicked Good Festival. It's free on the Boston Common, August 18th. So there's, unless you're busy that whole Saturday, there's no reason not to come down. Their set time, if you're curious, is at 12:45. Come see Jarif and Jot and I Roots Movement. Stay for Anjimile, and then stay for Juliana Hatfield, Buffalo Tom, Air Traffic Controller, and Bleachers. It's gonna be a big day for WERS. Anjimile has a new album out called Colors. Thank you so much, Anjimile and Photo Comfort, for stopping by.
Thank you.
We're going to get back to some music on WERS.